Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you my review of the Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3. So without any further ado, let's get started. The Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3 is one of the most popular laptops in the Ideapad series and in the general gaming laptop market as a whole. The Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3 can range from budget to mid-range in terms of price depending on what specs you choose. The price can go from $550 upwards to $1,200 depending on the model you pick and the specs on it. The model that will be shown in this video will be the 2023 version, which is the latest one as of now, and it comes with a 7 series Ryzen 5 CPU and an RTX 2050 GPU, and it's priced at around $750. The link for the exact model is given below, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. In this review, we'll test the laptop and its build quality and design, port selection and input, keyboard and trackpad, sound, display, performance, thermals, and end the review with the battery life on it. The Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3 has a Legion type of design with the big air vents at the back, and this design has carried over from the last year's model of the laptop. Also like last year, the minimalist design with the Lenovo logo at the back has carried over, and it is pretty much completely black with few color accents for a bit of character. The laptop is made with a polycarbonate material for the interior and exterior and has very little flex on the display and keyboard deck. The laptop weighs in at around 2.5 kilos and has a thickness of around 0.85 inches, making it quite big and heavy. That's to be expected of a gaming laptop, but overall the build quality is good and there are no issues with it. The laptop also has a 720p webcam, which is pretty much potato quality and is barely usable for meetings and video calls. All in all, this is a clean looking laptop with a bit of heft to it. The port selection of the laptop is excellent. The laptop has two USB 3.2 Type A ports, a USB 3.2 Type C port, an Ethernet port, a HDMI port, a headphone microphone combo jack and power in. There's no Thunderbolt 4 port or SD card reader here, but that's to be expected of a laptop under $800. The keyboard and trackpad of the laptop both felt excellent. The laptop has a full-sized backlit chiclet keyboard with an numpad as well as full-sized arrow keys. There are multiple brightness levels for the backlighting, and you can change how the RGB lights work with the help of the Lenovo Vantage software. The trackpad is also of a good size with smooth tracking where your fingers glide around the surface, and the only negative part are the mushy buttons that don't have a good response. In the sound department, the laptop has bottom mounted speakers which produce sound that isn't very loud but isn't too bad for laptop speakers. It's somewhat tinny sounding and short on bass, but you can make out overlapping tracks. It's usable for basic use and doesn't make you want to grab your headphones immediately. The display on the laptop is around average in my opinion. It comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD 120Hz IPS panel that has 64% of sRGB coverage and 48% of Adobe RGB coverage. The panel is not the most color accurate, so I wouldn't recommend it to you if you're into content creation and editing. The general colors, viewing angles and sharpness are all good though, and it is pretty good for watching videos and gaming. The display has a peak brightness of 250 nits, which means it's almost unusable outdoors, but indoor lighting conditions will be fine. The 120Hz is also a good bump up over the regular 60Hz, and it does feel really smooth when using the laptop. The performance is the main star of the show here, and it is the reason why this laptop is so popular. The specs on this include an AMD Ryzen 5 7535HS CPU, 16GB of DDR5 RAM, a 1TB SSD, and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2050. The RTX 2050 is a unique laptop GPU that is only on laptops, and even though the name might suggest a lower performance over the next gen 3050, it's about the same in most things. This 2050 GPU along with the latest Ryzen 5 actually gives out some respectable performance for almost all your daily work and runs games and editing software really well too. You can play almost every new game at 1080p, and even though you might have to lower some settings on the more demanding AAA titles, it will still run the games with playable frame rates. The thermals are quite good on this in terms of not having issues related to thermal throttling and such, but the body itself can get quite warm. The bottom part of the laptop especially can get hot, but it's not really much to worry about since it happens with most gaming laptops at high load. The battery life of the laptop is excellent for a gaming laptop. During testing, the Ideapad Gaming 3 got a screen on time of about 8 hours with medium level usage, with just browsing and video watching, and that is a great result which will allow you to make the laptop last for a whole day of regular use. So the final verdict for the Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3 is that for the price of $750, The competition for gaming laptops is quite high, and unlike the previous years, there are many other options you can look into now as well. Still, the Ideapad Gaming 3 manages to stay firm and give an overall solid laptop that doesn't disappoint in any category. You can get some other laptops at the same price that offer better specs or build or display, but the Ideapad Gaming 3 is a good middle ground between all of them and is a good choice still for this price. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.